We turn next tonight to Chicago, where police had to respond to 3 mass shootings in just 6 hours. And then just hours later, Attorney General Merrick Garland arriving in Chicago today, launching a new federal strike force to tackle America's rise in gun violence. Tonight here, our Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas teaming up with our ABC stations across the country to investigate what's driving this rise in violence.
Tonight, the Attorney General landing in Chicago on a federal mission just hours after that city saw at least 3 mass shootings overnight, wounding at least 17 and killing a 14-year-old.
It's not an exaggeration to say we are in a battle for the heart and soul of some of these communities.
Merrick Garland sending teams of prosecutors and federal agents to 5 major cities that have seen a rise in violent crime, among them Chicago.
This strikes not only at the communities we serve, but at our own community of law enforcement.
Gun violence surging across the country. ABC News, along with its own stations, affiliates, and the Gun Violence Archive, attempts to document every shooting this week. So far, at least 787 shootings occurring since Saturday morning. We went to Philadelphia, where more than 1,200 have been wounded or killed by guns this year, riding with the police. By early afternoon, there had been a triple shooting, killing 2 and wounding a 16-year-old. Later that night, we hear reports of multiple shots fired.
Yeah, it's the famous cheesesteaks, Pat's, and Geno's. This is where the shooting just happened.
That's a shell casing right on the ground right there. See where the white circle's drawn around it.
Moments later, we get the horrible news.
So he was deceased.
The person here died.
The commissioner telling me today the victim died over an argument about a parking space.
David, the police commissioners of the NYPD in Philadelphia told me in exclusive interviews this week that the spike in part has been fueled by a small number of repeat offenders, primarily gang members and drug dealers terrorizing neighborhoods. They also discussed courts being shut down because of COVID-19, leaving offenders normally incarcerated on the streets. And they spoke of the proliferation of weapons, mainly meaning anyone who is angry, unstable, or just plain criminal has a gun. David?
Really important reporting, Pierre. Thank you. And of course, Pierre is leading this week-long ABC News investigation with our stations across the country. One nation under fire across all of ABC News. Good Morning America Nightline this week with George Stephanopoulos this Sunday.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.